Yump today.
Real quick, what does that mean?
Yump?
Yump.
It means you're gonna yawn and jump at the same time.
Yeah, that's what it means. I'm not gonna.
Or it means that it's a double kill between Lauren and Reagan.
It already was.
It's the.
We're doing that
They got
again?
hit by a
Yeah,
yelp.
they gotta be quiet all episode. Oops.
Okay, the urban
No
dictionary is
metagaming.
usually to
No
strongly
metagaming.
agree with what one is saying.
Unless you're going to tell me some information that I don't
Listen, you
Yeah,
know,
she
there's
told
already one.
Silas.
I
She
told
told
Silas.
Just their side?
Hey everybody, welcome back to Wayward 7. My name's Will. I'm forever DM here, as always, occasionally. Anyway, welcome back. We've got another good episode for you tonight, I hope. Hopefully these half the party's here alive.
Let's go.
Wow, okay.
We're just the peanut gallery now.
Yeah, get your whatever you need to say out
I
now,
don't think
because
peanuts talk.
dead people can't talk.
Well,
That's why I said peanut gallery.
well, the
Peanuts
dead
can't
people
talk.
get the squishy.
Yeah.
Okay,
we're
well,
dead.
that being said, before we get into tonight's game, I'm going to move over to the side here, and you guys can say your thing.
Hey, we're alive.
Yay, the living
National
side.
Tennis
The
Day.
living side. It's National Tennis Day. It is. Happy National Tennis Day. Thanks for serving that one up to me.
Oh,
Hey.
Wow.
It's also, what'd you say it was? National Rationalization Day. And in honor of
I thought it was National Hospitality.
make
Now he
it
doesn't
make
care about
sense.
house.
What? You're dead.
Fine, I'll shut up.
Happy tennis.
Happy Tennis Day.
Yeah, okay, great.
Wait, no,
Thank-
what was it?
Thanks,
Subscribe.
guys.
Wait, subscribe.
Hit that subscribe button like it's a tennis ball and
That's
a tennis
it.
racket.
Yeah.
Yep.
Serving
And then
Ace the
whenever it gets
return.
sent back, hit the bell.
yeah. Just whatever he's saying.
Love. Sorry, that's something you say in
There you go.
tennis. I'm dead.
Thank you, Jack.
And
Ethan, I'll give you guys
Mostly
inspiration
Jack.
for some great tennis
awesome.
puns.
We got it. Let's go.
Yeah. You pulled that one out of your butt. All right, dead people.
Good
What you
enough
guys
for
say?
inspiration.
All I have to say as a dead person as my last dying words is that you should follow us on social media at the Wayward 7. Mean a lot to me. I would mention every single person who did that in my eulogy.
Yeah.
Mm.
If
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
if I'm
the
still
eulogies.
dead by the
We asked for the eulogy. Editors, put up the eulogies right now.
No.
Post the top comments of eulogies from last episode.
I will have a personal eulogy I make myself. If I'm still dead by the end of this episode, I will write down every single follower on social media into my eulogy.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
please
so
don't-
make sure
you
you
get to
follow
have
by
a
the end of this
eulogy for
episode.
yourself.
And please keep me alive so I don't have to do that.
Oof. Hope you had that backup character ready. Anyway, we always have two characters here. Anyway, I think everybody's kind of got their tennis talk out of the way.
Yeah.
Dead folk, got anything to add to your headstones
Pickleball
there?
is sport.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. It.
Nope.
Cool. All right. I think let's go ahead and get into tonight's game.
She wants to. You know me. She wants to. I was walking down the street when out the corner of my eye I saw a pretty little thing approaching me. She said, "I've never seen a man who looks so all alone, and could you use a little company? If you could pay the right price, your evening would be nice, and you can go and send me on my way." I said, "You're such a sweet young thing, and why you do this to yourself?" She looked at me, and this is what she said: "Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. Oh no, I can't slow down, I can't hold back. Oh, you know, I wish I could. Oh no, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good." Not even 15 minutes later, I'm still walking down the street when I saw the shadow of a man creep by the side. And then he swept up from behind, he put a gun up to my head. He made it clear he wasn't looking for a ride. He said, "Give me all you got, I want your money, not your life. But if you try to make a move, I won't think twice." I told him, "You can have my cash, but first you know I gotta ask, what made you wanna live this kind of life?" He said, "There ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. Oh no, I can't slow down, I can't hold back. Oh, you
like moon encounter meant like
Yes,
monster
or-
encounters.
yes.
I guess, yeah.
And welcome back. So, last time we left off on the Wayward 7, the party has encountered their fourth frail moon. And as it arced across the sky, it released a torrent from the fissures of small, green, wisp-like moths that dropped and descended into the ground. Slowly sinking beneath the soil, time resumed, and the undead started to begin their assault in hordes and hordes on the small town of Mortadest. Our heroes were brave and fought off as best they could. However, by the end of it all, both Nastani and Gwyn were unfortunately met with an untimely demise. That being said, as Silas, Icarus, and her to an extent, gathered what remains, they decide to leave the hands and the future in that of the cowboy. So, as most of you start to sleep, some of you resting for longer periods of time, eventually, Icarus, there comes a knock at the door. You go to open it?
Yeah. Crossbow ready.
You open it slightly. You see Silas.
I let him in.
As he steps in, he's been out for 4 or 5 hours just in the midnight. Dawn not too far away. I've been mulling some stuff over. Made a call. Wasn't the answer I was wanting. But said they could meet us at the temple if we were to make it. 2 days. Now I reckon we could probably get there close with the ship, but it'd still take a day or 2 on foot climbing the side of the mountain. Now I got another option. It ain't a good one. But if you, I don't know.
What is it?
Nothing pretty.
Talking about Gwen here. We're well beyond the realms of pretty.
Yeah, I suppose so.
You mean situation?
Situationally, it's a
not
bad
what he
word.
meant.
I probably have a way I could get one of them back now. I don't know. You ever feel like you're missing purpose? Like you wander for a long time and then don't just know why you keep walking.
I have. Although, in my time, I didn't keep walking.
I've felt like I haven't walked for a while. I don't know. I've made mistakes. I've done a lot of things I regret. But there's a time I think you and I were pretty similar. I noticed the way you've been hesitant around this village. I got a pretty decent guess as to why. I ain't here to judge. Suppose what I'm saying is I feel like I ain't had no purpose up until recently. I used to be a soldier. Fortune, all that. I just don't know what I'm doing. Long and short of it, I guess. I've got a feeling y'all was important. Important enough to do bad things. You tell me, Icarus. What's the worth of a princess and a beggar?
Princess and the Pauper.
Silas, this isn't about a princess and a beggar.
No,
This is Nastani and Gwyneth.
I know.
You're asking, what's it worth? There's no measure. You talk about feeling no purpose. My purpose comes from protecting those around me. And anyone who can't protect themselves. And when I see my friends beaten, killed, it cuts to the bone. There is nothing I would not or will not do or give to get them back. I've been in this position too many times before.
Well, I suppose I got one more call to make. Need to get some stuff in order. I don't know if trying to make a 2-day hike up a crumbling mountain is going to work out. I don't doubt I could make it pretty quickly with one of them. But when you factor in the others, not knowing the terrain, the area.
Man, if only we had someone with us who knew the area of Arkansas and especially mountainous terrain and
Arctic terrain as well. Oh no.
Alright. I'm gonna go make one more call. As soon as the sun's done rising. I'll probably be back for a minute. I suppose you're right. A lot of folk deserve better. Wow. misguided and confused, I think. Some had good intentions. Probably bring a lot better things here. Alright. Suppose that settles it. He watches, he heads out the door. You hear him walk down the hallway, step into the room with Miss Donnie. It's brief, but walks back out and leaves the building. So, you waiting for him to return, or?
I'm going to stay. Wait for a while. Gonna pray to Shantea and Timora.
Okay.
Just for I guess blessings, good fortune, at least from Timora. And then take a little more time with Shantea.
Okay.
And specifically want to lay out. I know there is an order to life and death. There are those who are meant to die and those who are meant to live on. But the insanity of the moon has disturbed the order of life and brought back some who were meant to be gone and taken others who I know were not yet done. If it's in your power to return one or both of them, please. And if there is a necessary balance to be kept, a soul for a soul, you know as well as I do, my own soul is more deserving to be departed than theirs. And then, maybe wait a little while longer for Silas, and then if he doesn't show, back to resting.
A good 30 minutes have passed before Silas initially knocks on the door again. Steps inside. I think everything's in order, but I need you to make a deal with me. He kind of walks over to the table, takes the hat off, sets it down.
Are you serious?
And takes off the holster and puts it on the table. Now, I gave Miss Donnie something not too long ago. I want to make sure that she uses it, okay? I just get the feeling that it'll help her out more than some bowstring. The second thing, Icarus, is a bit more personal. And I get the sense that, being someone who fought for something they believed in and thought was right, I had folks, and I haven't been back in a while. So, could you do me a favor? on the island of Raya, near the Lake of Ages. There's a small farmhouse, and I appreciate it if you could go to that little hill right before the ruins and just leave some flowers there at one of the headstones. I haven't been able to do it myself. So,
Silas.
we talked. But good news is that things gonna work out for you. And you see kind of through the crack in the door a face you recognize looming in the darkness, that of Oriah.
Silas, what are you doing?
I'm giving those who deserve a better chance. I ain't dying, but I suppose it's close. Anyway,
Silas, you deserve as much of a chance as either of them.
I want them to use it better. That being said, give my best regards to Mrs. Tanya. And don't forget about the flowers. You watch as he kind of turns.
I'm gonna like reach out and like grab his hand and then like pull him into a hug.
Kind of catches him off guard for a second, but then she claps your back.
Man to man. I have to respect your choice.
Well, let me add something on top then. Now, none of the others know it, so don't go tooting it. But for the longest time, I was a palace guard. It was my job to protect the royal family. Now, I quit that a while ago when I decided to head to the war. So I want you to finish the job. Okay? I told Miss Nani a while ago. She knew. But in my absence, I entrust you, my friend. Mighty fine to meet you. Y'all good folks. Hope you continue to be so. You'll get all sorted out.
Thank you, Silas.
And help Gwen find her brothers. Ain't no one more deserving of loved ones than that girl. Suppose I've been playing pretend. Trying to live the old days. Ain't we all?
I guess you're right, Silas. You and I are a lot more alike than I ever thought.
See you around, partner. You watch as he steps through. The door opens and the porcelain face of Oriah appears, just to grin as it turns to the corner. Silas steps through, and it shuts.
After the door closes, I'm gonna just very quietly. Thank you, Silas.
You go over to the table. His hat, the sending stone, the holster with both of the guns. You hear movement in the other room.
I'm gonna the holster for now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put on the hat and grab the stone
Yeah, you do.
and go to the other room.
You walk in. You see Nastani and Gwen both tossing and turning in their sleep. They're cold. The window's open. But they're breathing. They look perfectly fine. Eventually, you watch as Gwen's eyes slowly flutter open. You've been in a horrible nightmare. And you wake up and see Icarus wearing a all too familiar hat in the doorway.
Where did you get... What did you do? Is Miss Tony okay? What is going on? Like, she's freaking out. Icarus, what happened? Is Silas okay?
I'm just gonna walk over and hug them.
I think...
I'm gonna hug him right back.
Am I still reading? Me and Khriss have been out, kind of in the truck, enjoying the stars. Dawn has arrived. You've been reading.
Wait. Oh, I guess I forgot to tell myself to attend to it. Never mind.
It's okay. You've been reading.
I think Gwen is just... She pushes him. What did you do? What did you do? Icarus.
I made a mistake. I kept information from the rest of you that...
That's not what I'm talking about. Why are we alive? Or why am I alive? I didn't know you were dead. Why am I alive? And why is... Oh wait, we don't see that. Why am I alive?
Silas made a deal.
With... Who do you make a deal with?
Mariah.
Nastani, you find the card is gone.
You're evil.
The card Mariah gave her.
I was about to say something I don't know about.
Just turn off my computer instead.
I think Gwen is in shock. She, like, I think she pushes Icarus out of the way. Like, and I want to make it very clear, she loves Icarus, but in the moment, I think she pushes him out of the way and starts looking for Silas.
You go looking throughout the inn, and you walk in to Icarus's room. There, on one of the tables, you see the holster with the 2 guns in it, with a small, little kind of torn note card that says "From Miss Nastani."
I think Gwen grabs the guns and throws them against the wall.
Okay.
And just starts crying.
I guess I'll hear the
And
commotion.
screaming.
So
Yeah, she
I'm gonna
screams.
go in there.
She screams.
I'm gonna follow them.
I'm gonna... Or I guess I see, like, the guns thrown on the walls when they go...
Watch, Gwen throws them, and one of them hits the wall hard and just kind of watches the parts kind of break off.
I'm gonna immediately, like, no, you can't do that! Like, pick him up and just, like, hold him in my lap and see what else was at the table.
The sending stone. He didn't have much.
You said there was a note, right?
Just a little note that just said "For Miss Nastani."
On
Oh,
top
the
of
guns.
For the guns, yeah.
My bad. I thought that...
That was it.
He was supposed to teach me how to do things. how to shoot guns.
He wrote you a little book.
There's a little book with it.
He gave it to you already.
Oh, right.
I can understand her. But why?
It's daylight, right? I'm gonna walk outside.
Yeah, I've been reading all night.
It's cold.
I'm used to it. I'm gonna find a quiet spot.
Okay.
Yeah, Gwen's looking for an answer to that question.
Silas understood what he was doing. He had a lot more layers than he ever showed to any of us. And
I wasn't worth it, Icarus. I don't have anything to offer this team, to offer Nastani, to offer you. Even when I come back from the dead with strength of a demon, I die. I can't even protect the people that I care about. My brothers are still gone. I am not. He should not have given up his life.
Gwyneth, your value has never come from what you do or what you can kill. Silas understood as well as anyone that who you are doesn't come from actions. And he knows the value of character and family.
He shouldn't have given up his life. And she's gonna walk out to go find Nastani.
Oh, he's not dead.
I know.
I forgot to mention that part.
No, I know, but I mean, to Gwen giving his life to Arayla, or Araya is just bad. And yeah, she's gonna walk out to find Nastani.
I guess I found a quiet courtyard or something. I try and be left alone. I'm gonna take out the star pendant. Silas! Silas! You're supposed to teach me how to use the guns. You know I can't be trusted with weaponry other than bows.
So horrible.
She's just gonna sit and pray to the stars.
So she does.
I think this is something. Are me and Khriss there yet? Or
You guys are you returning to town?
yeah.
Sure.
Back in the room.
I would say you go back to the room. Icarus, are you still there? And find Icarus.
Point to the sitting stone.
I think I took that with me because I grabbed that and the guns.
Where's the phone?
I think it's also already been used.
I think it has been used.
Yeah, because
Silas used it to
this
call
morning.
Araya.
No, he used the card to call. Why did he use the sitting stone?
He made 2 calls, I know that. He made one.
I know, but if he had the calling card, he
Or you
wouldn't
could
have
try
made
it. You could try making a call. You haven't tried.
Can you tell if it's been used or not? Has it been used?
Okay.
Last call.
Look through the recents.
What can I look through the recents?
Does Gwen find Nastani?
Miss Donnie, do you want to be found? No.
Oh. That's okay. I think Gwen waits outside the inn for Nastani.
Eventually, Herb shows up.
She doesn't say anything to her.
have a book in front of my face as I walk around.
Right, because you still have the crown.
The knowledge.
The knowledge.
I just keep on
Are we
walking
back
around
upstairs?
the room.
Full health or 1 health?
You're full. You feel great.
Oh,
No,
no,
I
we don't.
Physically.
Oh yeah, do I do long rest?
You can.
Okay.
You can all hit long rest.
We don't have any exhaustion or
Thank
anything.
Lord.
Oh,
Oh,
I liked it
yes.
when the demon dude helped us. Or helped me.
Seems like Silas beat him to the draw.
It's time to get some knowledge.
So there's like nothing on that card. Aside from
Just nice handwriting.
I'm gonna tuck it into my journal with his other letter.
We now have pages from someone long past.
What language are they written in?
Arxen.
I'm gonna sit and read them.
Okay. As you do. Snow begins to fall.
I don't care if it's covering me.
So, time passes. What's everybody doing?
I'm waiting.
I want so much knowledge.
You've been reading your book for a while. Go ahead and make a your Arcana check.
Oh, and you already know what I'm gonna do.
Go for it.
Now that I got that thingy back, I will be using Channel Divinity. Get my whatever it's called, you know, that thing.
Your proficiency.
Yeah,
bonus.
I don't know why I can't find it right now.
It's +3.
Yeah, +3. And I'm gonna have to expel that thingy so I can just get ultimate. And I've got inspiration. I'm about to.
Go for it.
Okay, that's a 19. Should I try for the 20?
No,
No.
take that.
I'm
So-
a gambling man.
No.
Easy
And
math. There's a
Arcana?
5% chance.
Plus 11, plus 2, so plus 13.
Did you already get your proficiency in there
13.
from the...
Yeah, the additional. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't believe you used my
19,
calling card.
yes,
You're just a-
32.
You had to make a different phone call first.
Ha. 32.
32.
Yes. I expended all of my will.
He wants that
I
knowledge.
just collapse after I read the book.
Yeah, I would say, Herb, you finished the first book.
Let's go.
Heck yeah.
And the first one is divinity, or it's
Divination.
divination.
All about that fortune telling.
Oh.
Big brain.
Big brain.
Like a mind brain.
Oh, we
Yeah,
should tell
it
him
hurts a
about the
little bit.
tarot cards.
I'm a little tied up at the moment.
So,
Also
Am
covered
I
in
feeling
snow.
knowledgeable?
you definitely feel like there's been a large intake of knowledge there. You're kind of having to soak it all in for a second. There's a lot of meaning in everything going on around you. Like, what you had for breakfast is really important. And the way that your eggs were scrambled can be super serious. So, got a lot to consider in the future. But you get the sense like, you know, divinity? Divination? I got it.
Put your toothbrush on the left.
Yeah, I get the history.
You gotta cover it up.
You got the
before
basic
flush
math
the
of it
toilet.
all.
So now I have to do object.
Object
chronology.
permission.
Yeah, he's gonna learn object permanence.
I
Yes,
immediately
object
start on the
permanence
second
and
book.
As soon as I learn object permanence, it's over for you.
The ball is still in the cockpit.
The books are still in my mind.
So, as you continue to read, Icarus, what are you doing?
Is Callisti still in town?
I would say so, yeah. It's still kind of late morning, but they look like they're about to leave.
Can I talk to her?
Yeah,
Marilyn or Callisti? Are they the
It's
same, person?
the same. It's
First
Callisti
name.
Erlin is her name.
Oh, I didn't catch that. I thought they were two different people.
And I switched between them.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah.
Eventually you
Wait,
approach the-
Erlin's the surname? I
Yeah,
thought it was
Erlin is her
Callisti.
last name, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, Callisti is the first name. Yeah, I wrote it backwards on the sheet. Sorry.
Yeah.
My
Well,
bad.
that's okay.
But
I didn't mean to be calling her by the first name this whole time.
yeah, you called her by her first name.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
Wait, so what's her
okay.
first
Erlen.
name? Her first name is
Callisti.
So her last name is Erlen.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Erlen then.
Yeah.
If I can talk to her.
Yeah. So as you go look for Marilyn, you eventually approach the ship, and naturally there's quite a few guards kind of around, and they take a minute, recognize you. You would assume Miss Marilyn, and kind of boards the ship real quick. And about a minute or two, you watch as the left hand of the Sovereign herself saunters out of the ship. Oh, there you are. Good. I had reward for you for helping defend the village last night. She reaches into her bag and pulls out two objects. One which appears to be a kind of scrolled up letter with a very official looking stamp and seal on it. And the other one appears to be what appears to be a small bowstring. It's quite literally the least I can do. But let me make sure that I'm reading it right. She hands you this bowstring, and it is faintly kind of enchanted. It won't break on you. This is about it on spare weaponry that we had, so you can use it to upgrade one of your hand crossbows that I saw you using. However, this, and she hands you the letter, essentially. This is the Protectorate insignia. You may use it to gain access to parts of Basilica that are typically off limits to standard citizens, and even former soldiers, such as the Well of Ogma.
There's fly in the well. Sorry.
As well as the noble quarters, and should actually offer you a discount at most of the shops in the quarter.
That's actually pretty
It's
nice.
trivial, I know, but I do have this as well. She reaches into her bag and pulls out, I would say you probably don't have a lot of experience with it, maybe your dad does, but a kind of a greenish brick. It's a whetstone. It's enchanted. Simply take one of your weapons of choice, and it should apply the enchantment to that weapon. Just either run these bowstrings along the edge of it. It's a bit finicky. It's not for... you could use it for sharpening, but it's more for the enchantment. But like I said, sorry it's so little for your losses.
Oh, don't worry, we didn't lose it.
Plenty. Thank you.
Of course.
But not the reason I came.
Well, what business did you have?
I recognized a familiarity between you and the cowboy.
Make a charisma check.
Please Riz her up.
Riz.
Well, here's the thing about that.
If I was there, I could probably help Riz, but I can't. By Riz, I just mean I can talk you up.
16?
Also, 'cause I
16?
know the
Okay.
kill.
Yeah, okay. She pauses for a moment, looks about to see that the others are not quite listening too hard. I've known Silas for a while.
Sorry.
He was part of the detention center at the Bulwark for quite a while. But
He was kept there or posted there?
prisoner of war for some 20 so years. So, imagine my surprise when I saw him free. And I would say she's letting you know that she's lying. No one knows how he got out. Is he here? Did he want to talk?
You're evil. You're evil. No,
She doesn't know.
she doesn't know. I know she doesn't know.
The losses you mentioned. Silas called some powerful favors and orchestrated a trade. We got back the other two we lost, and in exchange, Silas.
I'm sorry to hear that. Very sorry. Well, funny, he was talking about using favor today. I suppose that won't be happening.
He had his values and showed that what mattered to him was getting the others back, no matter the cost.
Fine. Well,
What did she say? That's what I was thinking.
I'm sorry. I feel the need to think about this for a while. Never mind. You were good friends with him, yes?
I'd like to think so.
Owed him a favor of sorts. And thought I would finally be debt free today. But it would seem that he continues to vex me. So, in his stead, is there anything I can do to return the favor?
Yes, Erlen, if you can bear to live in this debt for a little while longer, I may ask to call that one up later.
It's been torturous, but I suppose a few more years won't hurt. If it's that long.
I could only pray it would be, but I do imagine I'll need it before too long.
So be it. Well, we are departing. I wish you well travels. And may the gods watch over your journeys.
And over you as well. I'm gonna hold up the things. Thank you.
Of course. Do not abuse that. And she...
I'm gonna turn, and then I'm gonna turn back after taking a step. And just... Silas spoke to me briefly before leaving about finding a purpose to live under after years without one. I'd like to think maybe somewhere around the time he managed to leave the bulwark, he learned something.
I'd like to think that too. Thank
I'll
you.
walk away.
And you do. She reboards the ship, and not too long after, it begins to rise, the ground kind of shaking beneath before leaving the area, heading off somewhere to the northwest. So, you do that. Nastani, the quietest part of town that you could find. A small temple courtyard. The stone kind of benches and chairs. It's an old place, but eventually one of the monks kind of step out. An older woman. Are you alright, dear?
Not quite, but I'll be okay.
It's quite cold outside. Would you like to come inside and pray?
It's okay. I'm used to the cold. I grew up in it.
So did we all, but
I like to think of it as my own special punishment for not doing something, but
do you need to talk about it? You watch as she kind of hobbles over and sits down. What burden do you love?
I lost someone very dear to me. But it's because of me that he's gone in the first place.
Okay. You didn't kill him, did you?
No, it's more so I was killed and he sacrificed pretty much himself to bring me back.
Oh.
And I wasn't alive to stop him.
I don't think that's your fault.
I know, but I feel like there's other ways that it could have gone. Because I know things, I know places, I know people I could have gone to, you know, well, of course I wouldn't, I was dead, but, I know...
Is this a metaphor?
No, it's not a metaphor, I did die. It was when the village was attacked.
Last night?
Yes, last night.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. He left me one of his prized possessions, so I guess it does mean. And the form of communication I thought would work to talk to him isn't working, so I don't know what to think.
Well, sounds like he cared for you a lot. I suppose lucky to have some moments like that. No one knows why horrible things happen in the world. But we can always be thankful that we're still here to breathe in the fresh air. That though we might have been helped along the way, all that help comes from love, comes from care. So I wouldn't be too sad. Be happy that you had it.
Yeah. Would it be wrong to try and get him back?
Well, if you ask the priestess, I'd say, I suppose, don't waste the chance he gave you. But if you ask me, I suppose I'd say it's only fair.
I think so too.
But don't take for granted what you've been given and all that. So says the Owls of Wisdom.
Owls of wisdom.
Can you spear?
I don't know. I just feel, I don't know. I'm lonely.
I suppose everybody feels like that at some point. But you made a friend before. No reason why I don't see you don't have many more.
I mean, I do have friends. It's just even surrounded by friends, I still feel lost.
I don't know if that feeling ever goes away.
Sorry. For
But
once I'm feeling cynical.
are you not normally?
No, I try not to be. I feel like there's no good if you're cynical. always something to look forward to.
Always. Always. There's another blessing. Something else to look forward to. Even if it's just the snow.
I do like the snow.
It's so nice.
I do like it.
Well, in honor of your friend, enjoy the snow. Enjoy the soft breeze in the morning. The hot tea you might have before bed. The moments where you have good dreams. Just remember that. Don't stop enjoying the little things.
I do have to agree with you on that.
Her walks in as the little thing.
It is I.
It is I, the little things.
He's like, there's like a foot of snow. He's just making a trail.
He's just making his small footprints just
He's like a
bigger,
dog
so
in
he's
the
shuffling
snow.
them to make it look like it's a much bigger person. Lands face first, so it looks like a footprint.
So, eventually. Well, it's a bit chilly out here now. I'm going to go inside, and you are welcome to come in if you would like to.
Which temple is this?
Make a religion check.
I'm not from here.
No, you're not.
I know.
Yeah, probably.
Bad dice. This is one that killed me. Yeah, that's a nat one.
If you're not sure, just looking at the temple, there's a lot of bird iconography. There's a lot of kind of birds. Lots of birds everywhere.
Boy, you
I
can
do
see
have,
Religion.
I do have to admit, I am not very familiar with the area, so I do not even know which temple I am praying in.
You can pray to whoever you want in here.
It's not an abomination.
There's lots of shrines inside. The temple originally was actually built a while ago, not too long. It's one of the newer buildings here.
Huh.
Fella came through, built a temple, built a library, and then, well, I suppose we take care of it now.
That's you!
Stop medicating.
I'm not metagaming.
It's really annoying.
Maybe I will. I don't want to say that I'm giving up on mine, but it just feels like they're not answering what I want them to. I feel like the night sky has not really done me well.
bad things do
Sometimes it's out of their
happen at night.
hands. There are things not even the gods can stop.
I don't know. The stars have guided everyone for centuries, and from once it's failed me.
Well, don't let one failure ruin your perspective. Might not even be a failure. I doubt you've seen everything play out so far. I'm sure there's some greater scheme at the works.
I walk in and like, everything's got a purpose.
I know.
I saw my broccoli leaves! Light source!
He grew like a quarter-inch taller.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. And on that day, Herb's brain grew a third of the size.
Well, I probably should. I think I might have worried my. What time of day is it?
It's about noon.
I've been gone since dawn. I might need to find my friends again.
Well, no harm in coming back, though.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Hey, you remember when she said something about owl's wisdom and you were like, made a joke about it, but then you were actually right?
Yeah. So, that being said, Herb, you've been reading. You went to go talk to Aaron. You've been praying at the temple or having a conversation. Gwyneth?
I've been waiting on Miss
Hold on a
Donnie.
second.
I think Gwen like went to look for Nastani because she felt bad, and then kind of realized maybe Nastani needed a moment, so she went back to the inn and looked for the guns to try and fix them. But when she realized they were gone. She kind of just sat outside and waited for
Okay.
Nastani to come back.
Eventually, a voice behind you. Herb told me everything.
Oh God!
Sits down on the steps next to you. You messed up.
I'm literally gonna punch him. Wait, what did he say?
He
You
said
messed
you messed
up.
up.
Oh.
You trust the cowboy to do everything. That's okay. We all make mistakes.
Khriss.
Yeah.
You have 2 seconds to get away from me. I am not in
Nobody ever is.
the mood. This Donnie gets a sweet lady and I get Khriss.
Khriss is being sweet.
To be fair, you didn't go to a secondary location.
I know.
Chris is literally a step up above a drunk.
I know. This is literally the worst.
Khriss might even be drunk right now.
He could be.
You know,
Khriss,
I was gonna say something helpful.
go ahead. Fine.
You
Say-
serious?
Yes.
Alright, but I want you to say sorry for hurting my feelings.
Oh my God.
Because I've been trying to be super nice. Because I heard you've had a rough day.
Do you want me to say sorry? Or
Yes.
do you want me to punch you?
Sorry.
I did not. That was not the choices I was
You literally just asked.
I know. That's not what I meant to say.
Okay, well, I'd appreciate it just a sorry.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. Just say what you need to say, please.
Did you mean it?
Yes, I meant it.
Yeah, that, the guy before I walked home last night because nobody came to get me. He asked if you wanted him to go look for your brothers.
Willem?
Yeah, little dude.
By himself?
He said he'll go by himself if you know, whatever. He said, you know, probably go into the big city or something.
I can't leave him. I can't let him do that by himself.
Okay, well, he's going, so.
Why is he going?
Oh, because Keith's not paying him anymore. I wrote this all in my hand.
I'm so.
Keith's not paying.
This. Okay. What else did they say?
Keith's going to Ross.
Write this down.
No, I haven't written down. Willem's heading over to go look for your brothers if you wanted him to.
Which big
I
city
can't
is he
pay
going
him.
to?
How was
He didn't talk about money, but I'm sure he's expensive.
Which big city is he going to?
Basilica. Is that where we need to go?
Wait, that's where Keeser's going?
No, that's
No.
where Willem's
That's-
going.
that's
Because
where-
that's where he says my brothers.
Keithsphere is going to
Ross.
Cross.
Keithsphere's going to Ross.
Willem is going to
Keithsphere's not paying
or
Willem
the Bulwark?
anymore. He told me.
In the conversation that you guys had,
Yeah.
he said Basilica would be probably the best place to search for
And then
brothers.
Oshavis, and then Bulwark, if Basilica was not where they were.
Okay.
Where is he right now? Do you know, Khriss? Or like, where was he when
I
last
thought he was heading over today, but he's got really short legs.
Hey, why didn't you help him?
Oh, because I was going back last night.
Okay, so you think he's coming here today?
Probably. It's smudged at the end of the wrist. It either says today or tonight.
This is Reagan, not Quinn. Quinn is not amused. Okay.
It doesn't help. I can't read very well.
Okay. Can I just see his?
Yeah,
I just.
it's written all down his arm. It is from Keithsphere.
Okay, it's from Keithsphere. Okay. What does it say? As much as I can read.
He transcribed most of it.
Okay.
All right. Just essentially that Keithsphere is heading back to Ross to go to Ravenholm for their next endeavor in searching for ruins.
We've
that,
already been there.
You know, you guys are welcome to join. However, recent events seem that you guys are heading in a different direction. Keithsphere is sending Willem back to the town sometime around noon to discuss that business that you guys were maybe discussing. And you're free to choose your destiny from there.
Oh man. Okay. I want to say a cuss word right now.
It's okay, I won't tell.
Shit.
Shark.
I didn't know that one.
Really?
You're
I could have
teaching
sworn
us
I learned
new
it from you.
words.
How do you spell it?
I don't know, Chris.
You don't know how to spell?
Well,
You're not here. You didn't want me to find you.
Sorry, but you broke my gift.
I didn't know it was a gift. I was just mad at him. Anyways, okay. Okay. I'm gonna go. Thank you, Chris. As begrudgingly, thank you.
you're welcome.
And I'm gonna go towards the wood. I don't know where I'm going. This is such a bad idea, but I think Wynn would just do it. I'm gonna go towards the. There. Okay, can you tell me like what I see like mountains wise? Because I know they were going towards the mountains, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are in a basin of mountains.
Oh,
Every direction
great.
is
Every
mountain.
direction is
The mountains.
Other than the massive gates, were the only road that
I
leads out
will-
of this town.
Okay, but is there?
Man, it sounds
Can
like
I
it'd be
make a
pretty
check
hard
to see
lay
if, like,
siege to
there's
this
a-
town or anything like that.
Pretty tough, right?
Right. But can I make a check to see if there's like a way that I could tell that maybe like what direction they would have come from?
You could ask Chris what direction he came from.
Yeah, Chris. What?
Yeah, I've been following you.
Weren't we told north?
Yeah, I came from that way.
I don't know. I don't know if we got that from you though.
The big
Gwen
spiky
doesn't
mountain.
know her cardinal directions.
That too. Which way?
The big spiky mountain.
That one in particular.
Yeah. The one that's like,
Okay. All
No,
right.
he has a point.
I'm going towards that one. I'm going
Okay.
the way
Which
that
one?
Chris gets.
Yeah,
The
Chris
big
follows you.
spiky one, according to Chris.
Chris is walking after you.
Yeah. Okay. Come on, Chris. Let's go get Willem, and we'll come back, and hopefully Nastani won't be mad at me anymore.
Okay.
I'm not mad, I'm sad.
I know, but
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
no.
In myself.
Anyways, going to find Willem.
So you guys start heading your way outside of town towards the back end. And maybe about after 20 minutes of walking or so, you kind of see a small little cloaked figure kind of walking along kind of one of the ridges near the lake. And eventually kind of pauses, looks, and then just...
Hi, Willem. I'm gonna
Hey.
rush over to him. Hi, are you alright?
Yeah, fine. How are you doing?
Been better.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Long story. We could talk about it on the way back.
Okay.
You want to help me find my brothers?
Yeah, I said I would, right? I did say that.
I think so. Yeah. Yes.
okay,
yes. I don't know if I have to talk. I can't leave my friends,
Sure.
and I also can't. I mean, I could give you everything I have, but I can't
What?
say it won't be enough
For what?
to pay you.
Don't worry about it. Give me some loot lessons instead.
Loot lessons.
Teach him how to loot.
Yeah, teach
That's-
me.
I
teach me
know.
how to loot.
I have two different. Gwen's like.
Both. Both is good.
That is not nearly enough for helping.
I'm heading there anyway, right? Basilica? You want me to go look there?
By yourself or
Well, you know, it would be helpful to have something to go off of.
right?
Like an appearance.
Um,
A description.
just can you
Well, we
come back
could
to town
all
with us and
Yeah, Of
I'll
course.
see what my party is doing.
Yeah. I will.
Replacing one NPC with the other, I see what you're doing.
No,
Chris.
I don't want to.
It's Chris.
And then I explain, you know, kind of what happened to us to him,
Okay.
just because I'm also sad.
Is
That's the one that killed me.
typically Optimus Amir kind of is a bit quieter and more respectful.
Yeah.
The more you talk about it. Sorry.
I wasn't as close. Oh my god, I'm gonna get so emotional. I wasn't as close with Silas as Nastani was, but I did care for him. And I don't think my life is worth his, so
Hey, what's you talking about?
For a second.
He's a nice guy,
On everyone.
He is, but
and he wouldn't have done nothing if he didn't think it was worth it. Seemed like a pretty
you
straight
can
shooter.
stop there. You can stop at pretty. No.
Right?
I'm kidding.
That Silas guy, he seemed pretty.
Oh yeah.
He's pretty.
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Gwen, I think you're being a bit hard on yourself.
Last week was film.
You know?
Gwen, I think you're being a bit.
Hard on yourself there. You can't blame his decisions on you or say that you're not worthy of some person's decisions. You got plenty that's worth, giving plenty for,
I don't.
You can't just weigh the balance of, one life over another. He had his reasons.
I know. I just
Didn't like him.
didn't like him.
That's fair.
No, I don't want to waste it,
I don't think you will.
and I am angry
I'd
because
be pissed. But, hey, you still got family out there, and to be honest, you seem kind of, let me rephrase what I was about to say. He seemed like,
Yes.
he seemed like he respected what other people had, and I think he saw that you had a lot in comparison, So, let's not waste it.
You're right. I just. I don't know. I have some apologies to give. Icarus, I was rude this morning, but.
Well, you know what they say, mourn how you wish. Apologies later.
Do they say that?
Did they say that?
Say it in my house.
Well, then I need to come to your house.
Oh yeah, that'll be great. We're going to Basilica anyway.
There we
You
go.
meet my cousin B. She's
B?
great, yeah.
I would love to meet
Yeah.
Well, if you're willing, I would love to have your help. I don't know.
Of
this
course,
area.
man. Of course. I haven't had pleasant company in months.
Wow, I'm pleasant company.
Well,
Comparatively.
Really just ragging
I
on
mean,
the
you
area
met
like
him,
that.
didn't you?
You're right.
Oh,
wait, so-
Broody.
Why did he stop paying you?
Oh, because I'm not an expert in Ross.
Okay. Alright.
And I said, I don't want to go to Ross.
That's fair.
That's very fair.
When I'm looking at the stability of my countries
Yeah.
right now, this one a
No.
little bit higher on the register.
Yeah.
Not much, mind you. Not much. But I
Uh,
do have a house there.
Yeah. I get. Yep. Right there with you, pal. Okay.
You had a house.
Oh no. Did
Figure
not
speech.
have
Figure speech. Gotcha.
a house. But I did have a home. I had two brothers that would do anything for me, and
Well,
I'd
hell,
do
looks like
anything
we're
to get them
we're
back.
gonna get them back.
Damn right we are.
God's down.
And yeah, I think Gwen feels a little bit better, and she's gonna still wait outside for him to start.
Okay.
Actually, can we go look for
I would say by the time you get back, Nastani, did you go back to the inn?
Yeah, I would assume that because I've read over all of his pages, I would be trying to fix the gun
Yeah.
with the pages in front of me.
Yep. I would say there's some efforts you did. The wall was not kind to it when it hit it, but the other one's in perfect working order.
So I'm able to study it and see.
Yeah, he definitely cleaned them before leaving them behind. But,
Where's the hat?
He has it.
Are you wearing
you
it?
look across the bar to see Icarus.
Are you just holding it fondly, or are you wearing the hat?
He said he was wearing
If I'm inside, I'm holding it, I reckon.
it.
He's already done the
in the
accent.
accent and everything.
That's what
Well-
happens as soon as you put it on. Well, shoot, dude, shoot. I guess.
Miss Nastani.
Miss Nastani, Silas
I guess-
told me that
So
there was a role he wanted me to fill.
what role are
If
you
the
filling?
boot fits.
Herb walks in with a larger gun.
I'm gonna walk in and be like, that's not the right hat. That's not the right hat."
Ah,
go! That's the first Sunday!
Was there anything shocking that I discovered?
Where do you mean, like,
divinity
sitting, like,
or
down
divination?
in the room or down the bar? I guess I'm sitting with you.
What would Herb consider shocking? Demons?
Anything new?
Demons!
Anything new?
Fill the role.
Well, I can certainly fill you
Give me
in.
that gun, Miss
I'd say you find it shocking that Nastani's talk of stars actually has some sway to it in predicting future outcomes. They're used a lot in readings. The tea leaves are also something that you find very interesting.
Can I do readings now, or
I'd say you can certainly try.
the stars?
What is
The
it about
stars.
the stars? I
Can't do
not
it.
answer any of it because they have failed me
Wait,
miserably.
am I with them?
I'd say
I would assume we're at the tavern.
Yeah.
Tell me.
What am I telling you?
You told me that you would tell me what happened at the fire.
Oh, right, sorry. Forgot that happened yesterday. That was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of
12 hours.
Do we
ago.
need to wait on the others to
No.
get here? So I'm just okay. Listen, I know you're
When
twigging
the rest
out.
walk through.
All the puns necessary.
He
It was pretty good.
didn't even hear.
Before we get too far in this,
Take it.
But I don't want to repeat myself twice. That's why I say, should we wait?
I'll repeat for you.
No, I'm asking.
Gwen is here. Gwen walks in the door.
Gwen walks in the door.
When is Khriss here, though?
But I want to
Khriss-
say.
Walks inside with a snowball.
Is it Snowball Willow?
Willem is walking kind of behind.
He's in the snowball.
Also, I'd like to say that now that she owns these guns, she's gonna name them Reeves Requital. So.
Aww.
I want to say the first thing that Gwen does when she walks in is she looks for Nastani, and the voices.
Demons!
She walks over. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break the gun. I just was upset with Silas, and that was the last thing I saw of him, and I couldn't punch him, so I threw the gun.
Just because you're upset with someone doesn't
I
mean you have to
know.
hurt them when they leave.
I understand.
You don't have to get rid of everything when someone leaves. You have to remember what they have.
I was not trying to get rid of it. I was
Giving
angry
bad
in the
juju
moment,
right now.
and I understand you're upset, but I did not. I didn't do it to argue or to make you upset. I did it because I'm mourning him too.
It's fine. I fixed the gun.
Great, I'm glad. And I apologize for how I behaved this morning. We don't have to get into it, but I appreciate you, Icarus, and I understand you did what you needed to.
That's fine.
And,
You know what they say? Mourn in your own way and apologize for it later.
They really do say that!
Around for everybody here.
It must be a Cilician saying.
It's a Basilica specifically.
Basilica saying.
Not at all, you know.
Okay, so
Not in Utica.
lucky
Albany
for
expression.
all of us that as soon as that happened, I wrote it down in a journal because, by the gods, I do not remember what happened yesterday if I didn't have it written down. So
Well, you died, so.
that would also probably no. I'm holding this. This is mine, and also, well, actually, you can read it, but I
You
don't
have
want
the
you to
tiara.
because this is my personal diary, and also that's my tiara. Anyway, so, when I first went under the flames, it was this vision that was shown to me by Theron. I think Theron, who was the one who was the
I know.
Okay, alright, Mr. Know-It-All. Eternity Man.
Herb rushes
That's
to it.
actually you.
You see, Willem stops sipping from his big mug. No, I want to hear the details.
See, yes, that's why
I haven't heard any of this.
I forgot that we just have Willem here. It's like,
By the way, Willem
Okay.
wants to help me find my brothers, but we can get into that later. Let's just talk about the green fire.
okay, so
The what?
Green
No,
fire,
please do
Willem.
go on.
you were down there too, though.
Yeah. No. I want to hear it from your perspective, though.
Okay, so the green flames.
Yeah.
I went down under the flames, and this figure appeared, and it was Theron, and he showed me this vision, and it was a world of stopped time, with a bunch of like the moon creatures just everywhere. Every single variation there was, they were just rampant everywhere. And then there was also a figure in the clouds.
Was it gold? One of them.
I hope it wasn't, because there was golden eyes that were like burning through the clouds, and there was like
Angry god.
there was a massive serpent that was breaking through the earth and beginning to devour the entire world whole, and everything was there except for the eyes.
Did you write this?
Um,
Good.
I did not. and then Theron was like, soon this will come to be, which is very scary because I don't like it at all. But then after he finished showing me the vision, he said, a prophecy is to be made, and then he pulled out a tarot card deck, and he pulled 4 tarot cards out.
What's a tarot card?
A tarot. Oh, I can answer this one.
Oh.
Shut up.
It's like ant poison.
No, tarot cards.
Why
They're
poison ants?
it's like it's a telling of your future. So you
Okay.
pull out the cards, and
Yeah.
it's divination, and it each
Herb just
card
starts listing all the cards.
it represents different periods of your life. It represents where you are now, what your future's going to be, what the future's going to be, or sometimes it represents people in your life. It's a whole thing about divination.
They got cool pictures.
Yes, there's cool pictures.
All right, that's in. I'm in.
So there was 2 ways that it was done. It was the order that they were pulled, and then the order that I was told what they meant. So the order pulled: King of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, King of Wands.
We're all kings.
I know, it was really weird. I was the one who pulled
4
them.
kings of...
Okay. And then the order that he told me what they meant was King of Pentacles, King of Swords, King of Wands, King of Cups. Oh.
Alright, Herb, what knowledge is that?
Herb, make an Arcana check.
Okay,
While
I'm
Nastani
locking
continues
for
to tell the story.
this one. I
For-
have to lock in for this one.
I mean, do you want me to repeat what each of them meant for the audience, or should I?
They're pretty short.
Okay.
Okay. Using channel depending on.
Alright, Herb, are you ready for me to...
Wait, what check was that?
Arcana.
Arcana?
Are you ready for me to just blast out information?
I still have inspiration.
Herb is
Locking in.
mentally preparing himself.
Alright.
I'm gonna have
Wait,
to
do
use
I-
my pieces.
So
You
the
forgot
voices!
to-
Get out of my skin! The voices! The voices!
Herb, you don't have skin!
I should have,
So,
but it's already done.
the first one that I was told is the King of Pentacles.
13.
That doesn't sound great. That's like little stars, isn't it?
Oh,
is it good? Little stars.
Pentacles.
Yeah, like a little pentacle, like a star.
They're like a
20 what?
satanic star.
24. Okay, good to know. Hold on to that.
Yeah.
But
Magical
it's missing a leg.
evocation. Yep. Alright. Anyway. King of Pentacles, shrouded in tail, yearns for a dawn where old must pale. Clad in wisdom's cloak, he reigns
Already
in
knows.
the realm where ground meets flame.
Hell.
Probably. And then
hail.
the second one.
Demons.
Demons. The second one is the King of Swords. King of Swords, the deceiver's blade, walks in masquerade's parade. With devil's charm and cunning's art, she weaves the strings that pull the heart. In hellfire's ambition, her role she plays, awaiting the end of mortal days.
Sounds like a
More
noble
today's.
bowl party.
Mortal days.
What'd you say?
Sounds like a bowl part, like one of those bowls. You know, like a masquerade bowl.
Oh.
Yeah, you know.
Bowl
Would I be familiar
or
with
ball?
masquerade balls?
Would you what?
Would I be familiar with
Yeah,
masquerade
you know what a
balls?
masquerade bowl is, yeah.
I don't know if
Well, there's going to be a big one in Basilica too.
what?
A big bowl.
There's a big masquerade ball in
Yeah,
Basilica?
well, I mean,
Have
they
to
have a
go.
bunch, like the noble quarter. There's always
That's
like
Reagan
private
saying
ones.
that. We have to go. We have to go.
Wait, so you're telling me there's a masquerade ball? When is this in Basilica?
A few weeks.
In a few
Week
weeks.
or two.
The voices, let them speak. What does it mean?
Ooh, I bet Keysphere's gonna be there. He already has a killer mask.
He's heading out.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Alright, there's 2 more. King of Wands, the light in dark, bears the hope to leave a mark. In unity, the strength is found to break the chains that are tightly bound.
It's like a scepter kind of one.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
Or a person who's trying to break the constructs of society.
Sounds like a king.
Yeah, it is the King of Wands.
Well, I mean, I meant like, you know,
Like someone in a
like
war-
a scepter, like you rule with a set. Like I am the one who rules the land.
I'm gonna keep my thought to myself because I was gonna say something I shouldn't. Last one is the King of Cups, the unknown tide, where truth and secrets do reside. In their reflection, the answer lies to unveil the mask of clever disguise. To quench the fire that seals the land, the cup must pass from hand to hand.
Hell, I don't know what that means. That was vague as hell.
So,
Does any of that mean anything to you after?
Go to 24. Symbolic herb. You get the sense that in 3 of these, there are specific references, such as, I would say, I'll give you this as a freebie. The King of Swords is referenced as a she. There are specific notations within these words that point out that some of these might be literal. You get the sense. Literal meaning in some of these, whereas the others might be symbolic. Probably about 50-50 if you had to guess. But the kings are quite the suit to get for reading the future.
Is it normally a good thing or a bad thing?
It's normally abnormal. It's not one of the major arcana cards. They're minor. However, you would know that in this context, these minor cards can be fairly specific. At least in your studies. So this King of Cups guy, you think he's like a drunkard?
I think he lives in Oxa.
Because I feel like anybody can be the King of Cups on a good night, you know?
I think my uncle is a King of Cups because he can stack them really nice.
He's really
That's
good at
our
stacking.
lead right now.
He stacks them.
Like, he can stack them really fast.
Really
and they go
well. You don't understand.
He's tried teaching me. It doesn't work.
Nobody does it like
You might
him.
be onto something then.
I'm also not very innate with magic. I only know how to do a bit when it comes to
I kind of
ranging.
wish I could have met this guy.
You would have loved him.
I would, yeah.
Well, that's okay.
He's back home on business, so
Well, tell him to come visit.
don't know if that's possible, but I'll try.
Alright. I suppose so.
Okay. So what do we think, Mr. Knowledge?
I think they're literal and metaphorical.
Let me be clear.
Let me be clear.
Well, do you think any of them have a certain meaning?
I think the King of Swords is the mean girl who has been controlling the town.
Periscardia.
Perhaps. I look at the stars.
They're gone. Snow.
The
everywhere.
Every snowflake is different. The order in which they
You
fall.
notice the fractals.
He becomes Elsa.
Have you tried putting the cards together to make a picture?
God, this dumb genius.
I think that
Did the cards make a picture?
You don't have physical cards.
Oh, I thought we did.
Right here.
would I have
Yeah, you do have a set of tarot cards there.
Can I mean,
Like, can I flip open the page of the book?
Just, yeah, you flip up the tarot cards. Sure, yeah. You see them?
Hand them to Khriss and let them have fun.
Can you cut them out for me?
I cannot cut this out.
Okay, well, I'll use my imagination.
It's my signed and annotated copy by the original author.
Is it worth anything?
So
Can we sell it for food?
no.
I'll get you something at the bar. Come on.
So
I take it
I mean, I
from
definitely do think that the King of Swords would have to do with probably Guardvia.
It's surely Garfield.
Definitely
It's gotta be.
Guardvia. I mean, especially if there's a masquerade ball in a few weeks'
Mhm.
time. I
Okay,
mean,
well, she's not putting on the bowl.
but
I-
she'll be there.
I don't know. Let me specify.
who's gonna kill the king?
The
She already
ball
did.
is not
Well,
like
the
a
basilica.
a sovereign
She doesn't
run
need
thing.
to.
It's more of like, you know, a hush hush if you know who I'm talking about. Like the underground kind of bowl.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not like an official like thing.
Like in Taken.
What?
That's my
What?
favorite book series.
So, are you saying we need to go to that?
No, I'm just saying it was there.
Are we going to Basilica?
Do you know anything about the
Yes.
masquerade ball? Tell.
I need to
finish my books, guys.
What do you know? I'm thinking towards Icarus. What do you know about the masquerade balls? I need to know everything.
What do I know about the balls?
I'd say, Chris, you probably know very little.
Tell me.
You're not nobility.
I was gonna say I'm too classy for those. I'm not classy enough for those.
Okay, but then who runs those? You don't know?
The elite.
Hey, Willem.
Yeah,
Who runs the masquerade
I thought you were asking
balls?
if I knew Basilica.
like the one that's coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you didn't hear this from me,
Uh-huh.
but I hear it's that vampire lady. Her husband.
Vampire lady? Who's that
Yeah.
vampire lady? Who's the vampire lady?
Who's the vampire lady?
We're not
Duchess.
from here.
Do I know the vampire lady?
I would say you wouldn't.
Do I know the vampire?
No.
The Duchess.
Yeah,
Natsuki.
she runs.
Huh?
Kidding.
No, she's got a Silesian name. I can't remember. Duchess something. She's one of the nobles that kind of sells things illegally.
Drugs.
People?
Body parts.
Both, all, yes,
Yes.
Blood.
Okay.
yes.
Right. So we
Vampire.
should stray away from that, or.
Well, I mean, if you want to go, yeah, you
Okay.
should stay away if you don't want to.
But
go
do
to
we
it.
think that the Prairith would be, Godville would be there?
Yes. I don't know. It's a masquerade ball.
I mean.
Ah,
it's-
that's the whole point.
Yes,
why
that's literally the whole point. Yeah.
That's why I like masquerade balls, because you don't know who's who. And you can pull pranks.
True.
okay.
You can kill people.
No.
I
True.
can.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So. Not that this is. Anyways, I'm just gonna say it. Willem seems to think that my brothers might be in Basilica. It seems like you might have some business in Basilica. And I don't know exactly what our goal is at this point. I mean, we're not traveling with Keysphere anymore. Is that where we should... I don't want to separate. And I don't want to leave. But I feel like the longer my brothers are there, the worse things that are going to happen to them, and I don't want them there anymore. They're not a part of this. They never should have been a part of this, and it's not fair to them to leave them there longer than they have to be.
How long away is the masquerade ball?
2 weeks out.
Perfect.
You guys really want to go to this ball?
I like balls.
Well,
The
it
fancy-
says that
I'm not
whenever
a fan of balls.
when the King of Swords enters the masquerade, the parade, it is the end of mortal days.
That does not sound good.
No. Oh, it just says awaiting the end of mortal
Wait.
days.
Okay. So it won't happen at,
It won't
at a
happen
ball.
at the ball.
But it's,
Also, this ball is completely coincidental. Like that's completely.
Yes.
There's multiple. Like
There's multiple masquerade.
throughout the year,
Right. I'm not saying we have to go to this masquerade ball. I would actually prefer if we didn't.
We should
I
probably
don't-
stay on task. Look for your brothers.
Yes, I agree.
No, that's
If
not
we
to
have
say that.
to
I was
go,
gonna say they might. I don't know. They might know
Do.
something.
If you were telling the truth that this vampire duchess sells slaves, then they may be.
Thralls, more like it. Yeah.
What?
thralls.
Yeah, like spawn.
Oh, fun. Oh, vampire spawn.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up front. I've done some unsavory things in my time working for money.
You and me both.
I'm pretty young, so I have not done that yet, but I mean, I'm not gonna say...
You haven't killed people? Because you have.
I wasn't gonna say I haven't killed people, I know I have, and I feel terrible about it because I don't like that on my conscience. I was gonna say I haven't done drugs or done something terrible for money. I have
Well.
to... Wait a minute, I have done something.
That can change really fast.
I want to be with you all, but at the end of the day, my brothers are all I had before I had you, and I'm not going to leave them to die or become vampire food. Dear God, I hope they're not vampire food.
That's a very small chance.
Thank you. But it's not 0.
I didn't say that. It's the unspoken part. Bright side, fun. Bright side.
Do you need a pencil?
What's
Chin up.
happening?
It's on
I
the
don't know
first
what's
page.
happening. I feel like I'm not.
Well, it sounds like I ain't going to Basilica.
We should all go.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
I think we
No,
should all go to
for
Basilica
that.
as well.
Reason.
Oh,
I mean,
as tourists.
we are still.
No.
Well, I'm not going to.
I mean, we have to think back on. I mean, aside from yes, saving your brothers, we have to think back on why we're actually here in Silica.
So close.
Cilicia.
Yeah.
He said Basilica and it threw me off. I'm so sorry. I'm foreign.
Accents. All right. Jokes.
Good question.
I got them. Come on.
I died last night. Give me a break.
The readings of the first book.
Mm-hmm.
Did I figure out anything? Because it was written by her, did I figure out anything about the all-knowing depths?
I think the information you're looking at lies in a history book, not a book on divination.
Oh wait, isn't there a library here?
There it is.
It's time to go read.
It's small. But,
It's in the same temple that Nastana was at.
the same little temple.
So, what's in there?
A library.
Does it have the information he's looking for?
It might actually, because if it's a library for the gods, I mean, in Aksar there is 2 primary entities that are prayed to, which is the stars and Hotmut. So there's definitely bound to be something about the stars which can lead to divination if we need to.
Yeah, but there's a bigger library in Basilica. And I'm talking like huge, called the Well. Of infinite knowledge.
Wait, it's called the Well?
Yeah, of knowledge.
The answer lies in the well.
Ogma, you know, the gods of knowledge.
Knowledge! Sorry.
Can we fast travel?
Oh, I wish, buddy.
We have a
Oh,
car.
I
We
wish.
have a car.
Look at this.
In the tavern?
You're inside a building.
Oh no.
Out the window.
I'm gonna
Out
be
the
like,
window.
Come here.
We're the same height.
No, it's a car.
Okay. Yeah, I know it. You showed me this before.
Yeah, you
I would
didn't
literally,
see it on
I literally rode in it on the way here. Remember, we loaded all the boxes up, and I sat in the back and said, "Wow, this is crazy."
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at this, and I slide him a business card.
I literally only got one of these 2. Here's the other one.
I told you we made some sales when you were gone.
I got 2.
All right, guys, let's go.
Alright, well,
I'm
not driving though. I need to read.
Okay, I can drive.
I could drive.
I
I
can drive.
okay. Nastani, you were gonna say something before.
No, it's fine. I'm writing it down.
Okay, then let's go.
on the road again. On the road again. Yeah. The little hand drums come out. I'm kind of sitting on the back of the truck as he. You guys keep going?
Yeah.
Getting
I mean,
down?
I'm getting in the. Yeah.
We're going full speed ahead. I cast 4th level inflict wounds on the
On the engine?
just so I can like put all my power into it.
Okay, yeah, you do. You channel that 4th level spell into the engine and revs to life. You sit down comfortable in your cowhide seats
And I read.
No.
and you read.
I want to read so much.
I'm actually. Can you drive? I need to study his books,
I can drive.
Okay.
not your books.
Whose
Guns.
More books.
Knowledge.
So, everybody heading out?
Yeah.
Alright. That you do. And as you guys crest the horizon, leaving the small town of Mordest, traveling through the big broken gates, you're greeted by the massive plains of Cilicia. A vast savanna filled with danger and hopefully answers. But that being said, that's where we'll pick up next time.
Yeah.
On the Wayward 7.
Woo! Woo, woo, woo.
There we go. Nobody
Oh,
is
that was
dead at the end.
so
Well, Silas
emotional.
is.
Um,
Emotional, yes.
But that being said,
Man,
thank you guys
what
for.
a sucker punch at the beginning.
no kidding.
That was.
You didn't have a lot of cards to play.
I'm sure.
Man, like 2.5 of us were crying. Like
Yeah.
that's
Were
great.
you halfway crying?
I was halfway crying. Yeah.
No.
I can't actually cry, but I was.
I was
halfway.
silently crying.
I was not silently crying.
Yeah, but anyway, thank you guys for sticking around for so long. It was kind of a mid-length episode.
Mid-length.
It was good episode time. But anyway, thank you guys for sticking around for nearly 2 hours. We hope to see you next week on another exciting episode. But before we leave, make sure to
Subscribe and leave a comment. Leave a eulogy for Silas.
Oh yeah, real Silas eulogy. For real. Sorry, Isabella. Anyway,
Finally did it.
Yeah, finally did it.
It took a year, but Will got rid of Silas.
Yes, it did.
He's been threatening it.
And
Follow us
now,
on social
alongside
media.
your Silas eulogy, leave a comment on how you expect Willem to die, because that's the new NPC that's with us
Stop.
now.
Yeah, after every character. Actually, Willem will be the last one alive.
He said,
I don't doubt that.
Will
He
really
will
said,
witness
never
everything."
again will an NPC stay with the group. He's had enough.
We'll talk about that off screen. But
Just kidding, he loves us.
We hope you guys follow us on our socials
At the Wayward Seven.
Wayward Seven,
Yeah.
Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. So hope you guys stay tuned next week, next time on